Welcome back, everyone, to an episode of Timberborn with me, Dr. Munchkin. So last time, if you've been following along, we started to set up Beaverton. We've also set up a massive demolition project, as you can see here. The beaver bots are actually producing their own. Oh no, did I want that online? I don't know. Also this, I kind of want to just destroy that. I want to move it, rather. So we are going to go to wood, treated planks, put it right there. Something like that. Apparently we had gears in there, but I am wanting a super low priority on this. Oh, I think I wanted to get logs online. That is fine. Okay, I don't really want them to do this because all those logs, although we're getting a lot of them, I think, or maybe we do want that because we are getting lots of logs. Yeah, they're starting to pile up, so maybe we do make this a bit higher and at least get, we'll turn you online, because if we can start producing our own planks, that would be advantageous as well. But look at this, we're getting a lot going on. We could actually just do that, so they can at least get to those two. And we'll do that. So we're clearing this out. We want to make this kind of a giant plateau. And the reason is it just makes it easier, and hopefully we can start to migrate some of the green over. We could actually build a channel if we wanted to. We did fix this last time as well. This used to be a sluice. We've made it a dam just so it fills up appropriately. We were kind of draining too much water, and this didn't really exist. But these are growing, which is nice. So, but today what we want to try to do is further increase Beaverton, try to get that more online, more production, which would be a good thing. And then also maybe try to expand out and we're at 19,000. You're going to show me how much I have? 19,316. If we get to 20,000, we can unlock the final monument of the Earth Recultivator, which I want to put up here. It doesn't require power, I don't think, but we will need that online, which means I need you pumping away. So, yeah, those are the dastardly plans today. We'll see how all that goes, but as we get into it, as always, if you guys like the content, please make sure you guys like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. With that, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go to wood, and I will get a lumber mill flag like that, and we will go ahead and mark trees for destruction. Let's super high prioritize this and then make you a beaver bot, and hopefully we can get a few more. I can get a couple logs out of this, which is good. All right, that is online. We're going to go ahead and make you a beaver bot. So we're producing planks now if we have wood. Wood is coming online. We have 1.1. We got plenty of storage for it. That's not the issue per se. And this is all planted, so this guy actually isn't doing any work, which is fine. We still have, that's the chestnut trees. We actually are not marking those. These are the oaks, which they're about 4 days away. So we might be able to get to that. This particular video, they might all grow up. And over here we have more as well. That's only 13. Those are maples. We planted tons more trees over here, so these are chestnuts to hopefully increase the chestnut supply. That's the gather flag. Let's go ahead and, do these even have chestnuts? No, they're a few days away. But we're also trying to increase our food production. So you can see here, we want those grilled chestnuts. In terms of normal chestnuts, I have 27, which is fairly low. We have our dam set up over here. This is all good to go. And we did, last time we did this to add some more tree production over here. So these guys are almost fully grown, which is nice. Bad tide is coming, but this is protected because we have the sluice, so this will stay full of water, hopefully. And keep all of this green, because that's what we want. We want everything to grow because we need wood so we can set up Beaverton. But look, they've already finished all this, so we're going to detonate you. Detonate you. Beautiful. So they should all be working on that. Oh, we cleared out the, what were these? These are double dynamites. So if I go to landscaping and double, I can do that and that. Any others? I don't see any others. They did get up here, though, which is excellent. Now, these are actually dead oaks. They could have really behooved us to actually, actually, you know what we're going to do? We are going to try to do that. Something like that. And I want to, at least for the interim, do that and get wood, you, like this. And then super high prioritize that construction. And make you a beaver bot. Beaver bot. So this should start to cut these guys down. Like so. So that's going to be 8 logs, which is crazy. So we can get more of that production online. All right, so we're going to go ahead and clear this. Like so, and I will go ahead and demolish that. I do want a gatherer hut, so if I go to my district center, actually a hauling post, which is kind of the same thing. What do you require? You do require logs and planks, which is okay. I do need 250 for this, that's fine. And we can just go ahead and up the workers to 10. We do have lots of beavers in here, and they will help haul things. And then the builder's hut could behoove us as well, but maybe not so much. And they are building this. I didn't really need that built. I don't really want treated flakes right now. Make that super low priority. I'd rather them build this lumber mill and this gear workshop first before we get to that. But we are almost at the magical 20,000. We do have biofuel. Water seems to be okay for the most part. How are we doing over here? Are these guys mature? They are healthy, and we are starting to... Okay, we're starting to collect. So these guys need to be turned back on a little bit. Just try to get them built, because they are storage for these 2 materials. That way we can keep processing that. This don't really need too much. And we are getting the logs, which is excellent. Then we'll destroy that. All of this dynamite is doing fantastic. And once we demolish all this, it'll be at the same level as this guy. Are these doubles? Oh, they are doubles, so I actually need a dynamite. All of that as well. That's a different story for a different day. We want to get this massive project set up first. I could super high prioritize, because these are what, triples? So if I go to landscaping, get the triples on. Like that. And then if we set priority very high, something like that. Just so they build that first. And then I could actually demolish that, and it would open this up a little bit more, which could be nice. Put one there, there, there. He's just going to town on that extra wood, but that's what we definitely needed. Do we have this online yet? It is not online. What do we... Oh, we should be building these guys. That's almost done, which is good. Triple dynamite. Oh, he hasn't completed that. The nice thing is the other beaver side of things should be okay. I am... Why do I have so many injured beavers? What is with this? That's fine. Oh, that needs to be a normal person. Less workers. That's fine. The refinery's okay. Catalyst is okay. Yeah, no goods in stock. That's alright. Alright. We do need more beavers in this particular district. we have any empty beds? We have 2 free beds, so we could actually get up to 90 beavers in here. I'm also thinking that we could extend down into here and build more housing. So I got into housing, some more large platforms here like this. Can't really do that, but I could at least do this. And that could work. And then we can add some pathing into here as well, like that, and get some single platforms like this, and get the pathing on top of that. So that will add some more in, and we could get, you know, we're going to add a few more of these. Right there, and then if I go to the housing, I could get, what is it? It's a mini lodge, it's a normal house. There we go. So they will build that eventually. Wood is coming up, which is excellent. Everything is growing. We have that bad tide coming in 0.3 days, which is not good. And again, this beaver, all of my medical beds are full, so I definitely need more medical beds. You know what we'll go ahead and do? We'll add some pathing over here, like that, and I will go to well-being and get those medical beds. At least 4 more there. And we will change the priority of these to be just super high. All right, that's something for them to work on. We can beautify this up a little bit later. We could even add other things online. All right, so bad tide is starting. We're going to want to pause the pumping at least, so we don't drain our resources. This should be set to, someone left a comment, I believe 0.65 is what they said. If you set it to that, it will not overfill the dam, which is excellent, and that's what we need. Let's go ahead and turn all these pumps off, because we don't need the water. We should have plenty of water to survive. The issue that I'm also having is this. It's not sustainable. Oh! We also did build all the way up to here. I forgot about that. So offline, I kind of set this up so we can get up to here and start building that. But we do have the magical 20,000, so we're going to go ahead and get this. Set it right there. Yes. And get our pathing set up. And they can start building that. So you can see here we're going to have tons of everything going into that. Because for... here's all my production stuff. Gears, I got 1.1, 1.2. The metal blocks, how many metal blocks do I have? 6. So that's great. Actually, I have 493. They're coming from over here. So it's not the end of the world. How are we doing on storage? 440, that's okay. You guys are still producing. That's all paused. So everything else should come back online. All the other jobs should. Nothing to do in range. Perfect. So that means we destroy you. Click on that. That is a double dynamite. So we're going to go ahead and go back to landscaping. All right, and they are building this. Let's make sure the priority is set up here. Like that. Oh, and we did miss one. So landscaping, triple, like that. We missed a couple of them. Something like that. All right, so this is operational. We are producing planks. We are maxed out on planks, so that is a problem. So in the interim, we're going to add a large pile. I'd really like to do this. And we might be able to do that. We'll set that up there. We'll make you planks. And we'll just set up a path there. Logs are filling out nicely, so once they're able to build this, we should be good. How are we doing over here? Okay, so that... What do you need? I need someone to whack it with a hammer. Preferably. How about that one? Maybe not. There we go. Whack it with a hammer. Okay, so now we should get transport into there, which is close. Ooh. I just realized him being there, I might have to destroy and rebuild him once I level this out. But you can see here, we're doing quite the work. That's crazy how much dynamite there is. Do I want to up the priority on that? I don't know. You know, let's do it just to get more jobs. If I come over here, we have people... What don't you have? I just think we don't have people there, no people there, no people there. It is powered, we do have the materials, it's just we are not focusing on that as of right now. I didn't even realize how long of a drought that is. Let's go ahead and lower this down a little bit to get some water flowing. That's the issue that I don't like. Let's go ahead and build just a dam here. And let's change the priority to crazy high, just so that we're not wasting water. If there's an overflow, it would overflow in there, but that is a problem. And now, this water is not really flowing out, so it kind of stays persistent a bit, which is good. So they can continue to do their farming and get more spatter dock. I already have 112. That's crazy. What are all these beavers doing? Or beaver bots, mind you. You know, there's lots. Seems that that's going down, which is good. Add a little bit more water there. We should be getting... So these are not contaminated. Ah, these ones got contaminated. They will die. It's not the end of the world, but one level sooner is okay. I could... It looks like plug this up here, which would decrease it ever so slightly. But these trees are all solid. These are all chestnut trees, so we should be getting more. Did I have a gatherer flag up here? I did not. So let's go to food, gatherer flag, right there, and you are going to prioritize chestnuts. Perfect. So in the interim, we can actually pause these for now. So that will open up more beavers for them to potentially start working. Still don't have chestnuts yet. We are working the wood over here though. Oh man, wood is finally coming online. I'm very, very happy about that. Over here, we do need more beavers. Did they finally build all that? They did. All these are occupied. How about all these? Look how many medical... Alright, that one is not occupied. I don't know how to increase their recovery speed. I would like to. Okay, so at least we have beavers on them. And it might be the fact that this is so far away. If you look here, that's 82. That's quite the distance to travel. It's not great from the district center. Also, that's not good either. In fact, you know, we can pause this one. And the reason is we have so much bad water that I don't think we need to worry about that for now. How are we doing on the giant earth recultivator? Where is it? It is up here. Well, we're working on it. It's going to take probably all of this episode and that episode just to be able to get that. Yeah, none of this has power. That is okay. Treated planks, normal planks. How are we doing over here? My beaver bots. So far, so good. That is almost there. Just needs planks. We're still producing planks. We still have wood for now, and we are building the hauling post, which should help. How are we doing on this? Alright, that is good for them. So cattail roots are going that way. We're importing lots of things. Water is not really something that we need, but we do have all that. All right, how's the water looking up here? Still solid. And that was built, so this will dry out again. It's not great. I wish we had another water source besides that. And we could flow that somewhere. I mean, that's all flowing down here. That's a clean water source as well. And that pushes all of that out. But we do have constant power here. How much power are we producing? 220? That's a pretty strong network. That could actually power both of these, which would be good. That I need 2K. Oh my gosh. A lot of things required for beavers. Okay, am I out of... Alright, out of unemployed beaver bots. So we would need to increase beaver bot production again to further do things. But for now, I kind of just want to... Oh, they need water for this. That's where it's coming from. To keep that occupied. That is fine. For here, we could... do that maybe? Actually, we'll just do that. So they all went to there for the haulers. Probably should have been a builder one. You know what, we're just going to pause this. Go back to district management and get a builder's hut. We can just set this right. Oh, that is not a builder's hut. That's what I want. Builder's hut. And we'll just make you yes. And we'll up your priority to super high as well. Okay, so we have cattail roots being done there. What was the priority on this? That was super low. We will just go ahead and start making all of this normal priority. So they start working on that again. Water up there is still good. That's fine. We got 1.7 days. The injuries, man, it's not good. This is all functional. This is really nice during a bad tide because I can turn off the water pumping, which we still are good on water, right? 2.1 over there. 2 over here. Yeah, oh, because we had that one. And over here, we still have 1.9. So we should be all right on water. Add a little bit more there. And this is all green, so we should be cutting all that down. So yeah, 2.3 thousand logs. I think we've solved that problem. We do need to get more farming online, which will also come from this district. I want to make some farms available. So now we got the builder bots, and they should build like crazy. Because I don't know if these are limited to just... what's the right word? Haulers. I think they are just builders, so that would be just the district center. We have explosives. How are we doing on extract? 30-30. Should probably build a larger extract one. Could build it right here. Storage. Get a medium tank like that, and you are just going to be not bad water. There we go. Extract. It doesn't necessarily need to be a high priority, but we have planks that have come up significantly, as well as we got plenty of pine resin. That's kind of maxed out. Treated planks are coming online, scrap is coming online, metal blocks are still working. Yeah, we're just trying to do this. We need this to end though, so I can up production once again. But luckily, we have all the water for tree growth, which makes me happy. And all these are chestnuts, which you should be gathering, potentially. It's a lumberjack flag. That gather flag can't reach, so it would need to be the other one. You prioritize dandelions. Can't get up there. How much antidote do I even have? Where is there's this. Alright, so I think I'm full on that. So what we'll do is we'll just up your priority. There you go. So we paused that job, so now you can start picking chestnuts when they're available. Which this is also chestnuts as well, to hopefully increase the production over here. We did get a little bit more green, and something I also want to do is once we've cleared out all this metal, I do want to build a dirt excavator and start excavating dirt. Because then we can get, there's the decoration well-being, there's the mud pit that requires dirt. And we are going to want that. Right. All that's fine. We can lower this a little bit more. This actually worked out amazing. So we'll keep that going. How are we doing up here? They finally finished up here. Nice. So let's detonate. That's nice. Alright, so then we need to destroy you. And we can go ahead and put... These are double dynamites. I always need to double check. If I put a triple there, I'll be very upset. And if I change the priority of things, we can make... something like this. That way they prioritize all that. We can at least clear that. I could build something to get up here again, just to take care of that. But we are getting... This will have to basically move to the other side. Not the end of the world. And let's just up the priority of that. So we have the builder's hut. Beaver bots are doing well. Water has returned, which actually means we're going to pause, turn these back on to replenish our water supply. We'll wait on that one for a little bit. This up to 295. And this back up to 95. And you on. Not that, although we have that wonder. On like that. Okay, so that should, once this fills back up, which it is filling, mind you. We do have the bypass over there. Once this clears out, that should start pumping into here to refill this, because now this is, it's going to dry out, but hopefully this clears, and we are good to go. The other thing I could do is drain a little bit of this into here to save those 2 trees, but that is not a top priority right now. These guys die in 6.9 days. Should be okay. Should be. We did replant those, and this is still a flowing. Here's water returning over here. Perfect. That actually has a decent chunk of logs in there. That is nice. Why are we collecting? That's off. So why were we collecting that? No one's working there. I don't know why. Look at the beaver bots go. Oh my gosh. They are really, really starting to make progress here. What else do we got going? I could just, you know, make these guys normal priority for now and actually get these guys online. That way I could get more production. So we want the workplace here and the workplace here. So luckily we're not having a plank issue for the most part. We are starting to run into a log issue over here though. Those chestnut trees are fine. Those are still growing. And these are almost ready, so we should have the lumberjack. We'll actually add another one. Right here. Just add a bunch of them. And the reason is that we won't be able to chop all those trees down when they're available. But we do need beaver bot production back online in order to start migrating more beavers since we are getting more jobs. So these are all working. How many goods do I have? I can make at least a few of them. Yeah, so let's turn you back on. Let's up your priority. So that'll help. We can actually turn you back on as well. You need to be a higher priority. Alright. Science is coming back online. We can actually turn these back on as well. And we will get rid of the smelters just because we won't have any metal over here anymore. Its own is still gone. And then we can start building over there. What do we have? That's the maple pastries. Are we still producing our maple pastries? Yes. These are maples as well. Lots of maple. And you're still making maple pastries. Perfect. The other thing we should have is over here. We actually probably need more maple pastry stuff. But this chapter shack. That one's not as important. I could close you. Let's see if you migrate over there. Die due to contamination. Nope, you need to actually be prioritized, so it'll replant all of these. Bad tides are not good in this particular area. If I was able to green up or like extend like below this out, I could actually do. Oh, that could be. That's a nice project. We would just do a double. Triples here, doubles there. If I go to landscaping. What are these? Containment barrier. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. So I can actually come all the way over here. Put a containment. Oh, no, no, no. It would work here. All right, so what we are going to do, mark all that for destruction. And then we will also, that should be fine. We'll build the barrier there. And I'm actually wondering if we go to landscaping and go to this. And that will protect these trees. If so, then that helps immensely. Alright, we are starting to build that. These died, which isn't great. I would need the barrier here as well, but I don't really have any room. At least I can do that to protect. And these were what? Maples? I could plant more. So we got to plant trees and bushes and get maples. We could do that as well. But this stops soil contamination from spreading beneath it. Ground only must be built on the ground. Well, of course. And then once these are good, prioritize that. I might actually need to build pathing, stairs, like this. Something like that. Or at least, hold on. I don't need all the pathing, do I? No, I could build more permeable things if I needed to. Let's go ahead and up your priority. Let's check on Beaverton and see what they're doing. They be working hard on that dynamite, let me tell you. I'd actually like to just, you know... Oh, no storage space available. How are we doing on this storage space? Well, it's getting there. Let's just up his priority a little bit. We need logs. Well, those are done, so getting the logs should come shortly, especially with potentially other things happening. If I go ahead and build a platform right here, and then I can put food gatherer right there, and you are going to prioritize chestnuts and be a beaver. Alright, so that cleared out. All that's flowing, all this filled up. We don't have an overage over there. If we did, that would work out. And then did this fill up? It did. It's auto open right now, so that is filling as much as it can. So all that is green. I do want mark for destruction. Because I do want to put the impermeable barriers there as well. I didn't even realize that was a thing. It just needs planks and metal blocks. The metal blocks we should have over here, just because of that. The next thing that I'm wondering, I can't really do it. Well, I could, is increase the size of this. Now we could do that if we started dynamiting in here. It's something I'm considering. Let's come back over here. Nice. So landscaping, more impermeable floors, like so. That's working, that's working. I'm still contemplating doing what I would just getting water up here. We could actually make a new farmland. The issue is like we're getting so far from the district center. This is 91. It's becoming not advantageous for us to do so. Even this is 51. Yeah, getting into the red there is bad. So either I make a new district and migrate people over here to just the mine. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. This is coming along so nicely, though. So we're building the platforms. Too far. Oh, it's because we didn't actually add the pathing. Like that. Because we do want to be able to pump water. Because we do need it for this. Yeah, that's a double I would need to build up. Oh, we can have a cheeky, simple dynamite here. Oh no, I didn't want to. Well, you're done already, so oh well. Alright, there's no space for the gears, that's okay. I do want more storage. What we're going to do is an underground. Actually, what were gears stored in? The little house. I think it's warehouse? Don't really want to block the stairs, but at least we have access to planks now to start storing planks. That'll help with you, especially if I prioritize building that. Gears, this will be gears. Just because we'll have that, and I can. Storage, giant underground pile here, and we will make you logs. And we could destroy this or keep that as needed. We do need pathing set up here though, like so. And I do want to get farming online to set up over here, start making potatoes. So if we go to food, I can get an efficient farmhouse. Something like that. And then we can get pathing set up for that. Like so. And then for crops, let's definitely get some carrots online. Something like that. And then where are my potatoes? And we can actually get, was it food? I could get a beehive. Like that. They're not going to affect the bees because, well, why not? Why are you guys building so oddly? Like, I don't understand. I prioritize these, but they're just like, you know what? We're going to go over here and we'll build all this for you. The issue is getting up. Actually, you know what? This needs to be a crazy high priority because we need to get up here. But in reality, we actually need to come in to demolish. Do that, and we actually need stairs. And then more landscaping. Triple dynamites up there. And we will get the path set up like so. And prioritize Max priority on everything, right? We'll actually decrease the priority on this entire level here, just to help facilitate that. Actually, no, I want that to be high priority as well, just so they start trying to work those dynamites first so we can demolish that. We could then start tackling it from two ends, but I am going to need both of those set as well. How far are you? Well, they're going to work on it. So we have plank storage that's coming online. We have wood. Excellent. So now we're starting to get trees to grow, and then these guys are just going to town. How are we doing in this district? Up to 22 beavers. Where are all my... Can I look at my beaver? Beaver. Global view. Farmville. Dam City. Dirty miners. Seems to be where most of them are injured. Alright, we're going to do some more well-being, more medical beds. We'll also do a campfire here. We can add two showers there. Contemplation spots are always nice. We'll go ahead and add some decorations. Not that. I kind of want beaver statue here. Trying to fend off that. Okay, yeah, you guys lack materials. That's fine. Are we operating? Max power, max power. Excellent. So we're starting to get gears online as well. Go ahead and up your priority, just so you start to work that. And then, oh, I was building beaver bots over here, wasn't I? So if I come to here, I have 3. So we're going to go ahead and migrate population. Dirty miners, just all of them. That is good. So they come over here, and now I should have 3 more beaver jobs, or 3 more beavers doing things. I could probably do that as well. No available workers in the district is fine. Again, beavers be working hard, and we are getting spatterdock and cattails. And they are finally starting to work on this. So it has logs, it has gears, it just needs treated planks. And I do have the research to do it, but I don't want to do that right now. Alright, yeah, this, it's going down. I'm trying to just take care of it. Yes, rest, everyone. Wait, they. Water is coming back online. Treated planks are up. How is this going? Oh my gosh! Do you see how much they've already done? Oh no, it's 7%, but that's a lot of resources they've transported. How are we doing on the hauler post? I have 2 beavers there that don't have jobs. 6 beavers unemployed? What the heck? So you're saying if I play that? Yep. I get people working. You know, we'll go ahead and play you because you'll start working. You guys are working. That's maxed out. We did pause that. That's okay. We still have tons of bad water. You guys are maxed out. 10 unemployed beavers. So we do need something else online. There you go. Please replant all these trees. There, that's what it was. I wasn't replanting that. Alright, well, hopefully that barrier protects things. How are we doing over here? Everyone has a job. Chestnuts are coming online. Oh, you need to be pumping again. We're almost done with that. Again, that'll be dirt. 15, 15, 1, 15, 15. So that'll be done in the next couple nights. Perfect. All that's good. All that's good. These are actually ready to be chopped down. So if I just up your priority a little bit, you'll start to work on all that. All right, stabilization is occurring. Food has increased, which is good. Logs have increased, which is also good. And water, we probably should just add more water to have it available. Over here, one beaver without a job. Do I turn you back on just because we're producing? Sure, we'll do that. So no beavers over there. 12 beavers in total. I think they're just all over here, aren't they? 14. So I could add something. I don't know what I want to add. A mud pit would be nice, but it doesn't require people. We have tons of production. Or maybe I actually, I mean, that could be a thing. Further increase production. I could move this over 1 and actually put in more explosive production. How's the network doing? It's actually struggling, so I shouldn't do that unless I build more power. These are all good. That's good. People are visiting that. Yeah, I need to figure out more jobs. How about just not getting hurt? I could add science. You know, we can add some inventor huts. Why not? We could build up here. Now, these guys are just, you know, every hour they produce one. It's not as efficient as that, but that requires power. It's bot factory, bot assembler. I could build something up here, maybe? Scarecrows, scare birds. I don't know. Oh, that's just an aesthetic. Do something like that, just to build those for more aesthetics. Yeah, I want to build something up here, though. No. I mean, that would be nice. Something like that. We can add the pathing in. Like that, just to make them happier. But I need jobs. It's fine. What would be a good job to just give beavers just to do? You know what we could do, instead of actually building this? How are we doing on potatoes, man? Potatoes. We'll just do potatoes. We already have one of these. So we're going to go ahead and build food, efficient farmhouse. Something like that. And then we will go ahead and destroy that and plant crops. That's spatter dog. I just want potato life. And we can add storage right here. Like so. Get a little bit of pathing. And you are going to be potato. There we go. And that takes some jobs. I think that would actually behoove us to do that. But these guys are just going all the way over there. Down to 10. So getting there. What are you lacking? Extract. Need extract. Which means I need bad water. Oh, I have 3K. So what we can do is over here, if I go to landscaping, that's the dirt excavator. I want that. That is not, it's water. Bad water dome. Yes. And we can have that being built. Beavers will bring things over there. But if we can get this to be clean water, that would be amazing too. Alright, these are all grown. Are these grown? Yeah, we have some oaks there. Alright, so we're gonna up you. And we're gonna up you as well. Might start taking... We can just remove those 2 jobs there. We don't really need all of them. And we can actually take 2 out of there as well. Do I have unemployed beavers here? I do not. I have 2 beaver bots though, which I'm assuming they're in this district here. Yeah, so migrate population. Oh, they are breaking down. Okay. Interesting to say the least. But Beaverton is coming online, which is really solid. Oh, and I need to make you beaver bots. And we'll go ahead and up your planting ability. We can actually delete that. Need to be mindful of how far I move over, but we're able to at least grow more. And if we get the paper in here, that'll be good too. Bunch of carrots though, as well as some potatoes. I don't know, potatoes are just, they're always low. Did we actually get over here? Oh my gosh, we did. So we're going to detonate you. That was nice. And we need to actually build stairs. Like that. And get landscaping single dynamites. Like that. And we will change the priority of them to just crazy high, because it should be easy to get to there. After we make that. And we should destroy you and build another triple. Alright, so they should build all that, and I can destroy all that. This is already done, so we can just go doom. It's already green, which is nice, whereas before, like this level, it's not. So I'm very, very happy about that. And then once we get that one online, we can do the triple and blow all that to Kingdom Come. So actually, this is nuts. I'm really, really enjoying that. I actually want those done as well, since we're working on it. And if we get the paper, am I still producing paper over here? Yeah, paper mill. How much paper do I have on hand? 216, so we should have plenty of paper. They're always reading the book. Look at them just read all the books. Okay. So this thing is coming along. It's already 10% done, which is excellent. We do have the resources to make it, or rather we are producing the resources to make it. Status, I want it to be closed. It says it can be reached, so I'm assuming it can, especially if I did that. I don't know. A drought is approaching, which is not ideal because all power shuts down. That is in 3 days. That is not good. Extract is still being produced, which is good. All that is running, which is excellent. Grilled spatter dock, normal spatter dock, the gears, metal blocks, treated planks. Water is good. I probably want to get some more. So we are going to go ahead and get some storage. Get our large one up here. Just make you water. And let's super high prioritize that. We should have everything available to build that. This is set up, so he's just waiting for it to grow. There are 3 more jobs there, which is excellent. That's paused. That's still working. And explosives, we are starting to run low. It's almost like doing this major demolition project is, you know, expensive. We're almost done with this bit. And These are explosives? What? Okay. Well, pick them up and use them for something. Actually, add some storage. Small warehouse. Just do this. Add a path. And you will be explosives. And you will be paper. And you will be... I don't need gears because I'll have my own gears. What else do I need? Don't need those. Don't need food. Don't need any of that. I don't know what we want. Definitely the paper, though. Could start... We want to export all those things, not really import them. So, you know, we'll just make more explosives and more paper. Why not? They should be filled up. This is all done, so we're going to go ahead and detonate even more. Oh my gosh, that's all done? And they never got to that one. Hold on. So we're going to need pathing. One of these. Some stairs. Super high prioritize that, that, and that. And then the interim do that. And then destroy. Yes, and yes. At least half of it's on it. Once I get this half complete, I'm just going to detonate all of it, and then we'll have all of this opened up, which is excellent. That was rubble. We can go ahead and clear that. Logs are coming together, especially since, you know, these guys should be cutting. Oh, okay. So we don't have any cutters right now. Oh no, he's cutting. So we at least have one. Boom. And then all this. Opens up. But yeah, Beavertron is coming online. We're getting production online as well. Oh, that's what I actually want. I need pine. So, you know, we can make this pine. So we're going to plant some trees. Get some pine trees online. Something like that. I could build another storage there. Potentially. I don't know if that's enough pine resin to produce all the planks that we need. If I come over here, there's our paper. We'll actually just make you pine resin as well. Because my beehives are in here. That is too far from the district, that's fine. What we're actually going to do is add a path. Like that. How far are you? You are only 38. Not too shabby. Oh no! I didn't really want to build this. Let's pause that. That's a lot of logs. And gears. We want to actually prioritize this a little bit. Although they are working on that quite judiciously. Beaver injuries are up the wazoo once again. We still have some empty beds though. Like there's 1, 2. And we are... Production of this is low. What we could do though is get storage, a large storage. No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. We could do something like this. How big is the explosives factory? It is quite large. I need to build some nice things in there as well. So well-being, we'll get a contemplation spot there. We'll get a bulletin board there, and we will get beaver statue here. Would be nice. You know, we can And add some... Where was it? Not a hedge. A shrub. Actually, no. I want a lantern in there. You can be explosives. I know it's low, but I kind of want to destroy this. And do something to get more things online. Or, yeah, I think that would be better. So if I go to production for landscaping, explosives factory, there's the drought. Doesn't quite fit, is my problem. I could do something, you know, we'll do that. Yeah. So this is going to be destroyed. I know the drought's coming, that's not the end of the world. Landscaping. Explosives factory. Pathing. Set you guys back up like that. And so we'll get 2 of those online, and then also, because we have this, we can get decoration, we can get a bulletin board there to cover all that, and then we can get a lantern here, and we get a shrub here, about 2 shrubs, and another beaver statue. Okay, so once all that is built, things will be better, and we should have more production of explosives. And they can all go into there. We do need power, though, which is all going to stop. So it's not great, mind you. Oh, we needed to lower this back down to 0.6. Just 0.6. Lower you to 2.3-ish. No, flood all of that. That's okay. We want to keep everything alive. A drought, that's a 6-day drought. It's not great, and we need to pause all of these because we don't want to drain all our water. We should have enough water to survive. We can pump from here, though, I would want to say. But I don't want to pump from here. Okay. Construction lacks materials. Yeah, that's just all of my explosives. Okay, and those logs now have, that's almost filled. We can actually go over here and migrate population. Alright, so they are starting to get storage. I actually need to build storage. Potatoes, and you are going to be carrots, which are there. I will need pathing. We can even add a decoration, add a bulletin board there. I don't know if it actually helps the beavers, the beaver bots rather. Can do, we can add more storage for more medium tank. We can actually add a large tank if we wanted to. We have tons of biofuel. I think we want to do that. You are going to be biofuel and you will be catalyst, and we will make these low, very low priority. Although we have gears and planks. That's the metal blocks that we don't have. Although we will be able to get them eventually. I could actually add more power in here as well. This is how far? 38? We can add some power here because this is a flow out. Or this is how far? 42? We could actually just add it here because that's also flow. So if we want to do a bit of pre-planning, we would actually get a water wheel. Something like that. We would get a levee here. Something like that, and then we would need power. Something like this. Alright, and then we would need pathing set up to even get over here. But I actually want to mark this as all low priority. I don't want them to build that. I mean, we do have logs, right? Ooh, we do have logs. We could. Yeah, might as well. I mean, it's a drought. We could even build some stairs. Right here, and add some additional pathing like that. Anyways, we have done quite a bit today in terms of production. You can see we've almost actually cleared out this entire level for demolition. We are building so much in Beaverton. We have a drought that's going to last another 3.9 days. That's not the end of the world. This finally finished. Thank you. So we are going to destroy this. Yes. So that is done, which also means I can destroy you. Yes. And we'll keep this one up just because we want to be able to do those last bits. And then we need to get the dirt excavator into there. We do have the research for it. They were able to actually finish the Badwater Dome. Is amazing. And if I come over here, these guys are working crazy hard. And we're already up to 11% on completion of the Earth Recultivator. Now if I look here, I do need more production on that, but I need power online in order to do any of that, which is something we don't currently have because the water's not running. So we got another 4 days. We have nearly 9,000 in water, which is really good. In fact, I'm thinking about building maybe another pumping station over here with some additional water. We could always pump this out because it's in between two dams. It doesn't really bother me too much. I don't know if I just want to do a single or if I want to do a triple. But things are going well. Beaverton is coming online, as you can see here. I'm actually quite happy with this. And we do have more production to help fuel the rest of the economy, in addition to carrots and potatoes, which we should be exporting as people need them, which would be nice. So if I manage distribution, I don't want to. We're going to make that import if needed for that. Definitely import if needed on these things. Actually, always import metal blocks for now and dynamite. And import if needed for that. For right now, we are going to be importing. Actually, we can do if needed. How about that? So that helps free things up over there. But next time, hopefully, we can finish demoing at least this section to start expanding out. And then we can hopefully get to this guy online. But that is the plans. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know we ran a little long once again. This game just... I love this game. I just get so involved in it. But I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I will catch you guys next time. Dr. Munchkin, signing out.